What is up, worldwide? This is your boy DEAN316 with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install a BIOS. What a BIOS is it controls the motherboard, the whole processor of the computer. Without the BIOS, you can't exactly run the programs, run the firmware, install the proper drivers. The BIOS has to be updated. Yes, people, the BIOS must be updated. So today I'm going to show you how to install a BIOS on an HP. So what I've done is I've downloaded this service pack, and they come in, they say service pack, and they all have numbers. Inside of my folder right here, I have a whole bunch of folders. Now when you're putting a PC together, you have to go and you have to install all these folders. Okay, so you may have a whole bunch more, but they individually open up. The first thing that you want to do, people, in the computer land, everybody knows this, a lot of people don't. When you have a new PC, the first thing you want to do is check your BIOS. Before you install drivers, before you install programs, things of that nature, check your BIOS. So this is what the BIOS file looks like, okay, for the HP. Okay, as you can see, it's verified, it has a publisher on and everything, so you click it. Inside of it, the HP notebook system BIOS update. Okay, so version from the BIOS. Okay, so basically this is what we want to do. We want to hit next. We want to hit the accept terms. Okay, now this is coming from wherever wherever your drivers are coming from, whether it's HP, Dell, Sony, wherever you're getting your stuff from. You do want to accept the terms on it, and you do want to click next. Okay, where is it going to go? It's going to go to, of course, your C drive or whatever your normal hard drive location is, wherever the root of your hard drive is. So it's going to install it, extracting, it's installing. Okay, now as you can see, it's getting this for you because this update is for BIOS family L71 version 1.46. Okay, so we're going to update it. Okay, so it gives us the option to update. We're not going to create a recovery USB flash drive. Some people might say why, but if it's a new PC, you don't have to. If you want to go in and create a USB flash drive, do it. Make sure the flash drive is formatted for FAT32. Okay, because sometimes when you format it for NTFS, it just doesn't work. So now you want to go into next. You want to hit the next. Okay, of course you're going to create partitions. Okay, if anybody don't know what partitions is, they're just parts of sections of where the information goes. Okay, so we're creating an HP recovery partition and we're updating the BIOS. It is very important, people, to update your BIOS. Okay, and it's telling me right now this device has BIOS version 1.10 and this utility will update it to version 1.146. So you go into next, you click the next button. It's very important to update your BIOS. The BIOS updated was prepared successfully. Please restart the device to complete the update. So we will restart this. And there you have it. This is the proper way to install a BIOS on a PC. We're going to restart it and we're going to see what it does. We're just going to let it restart. Just a couple things, just so you know, there's a couple things that you will be needing if you do want to back up your partition for your BIOS or whatever have you. You will be needing, yes, people, a flash drive. Okay? Some kind of USB device flash drive. Also now remember too, you can boot a Windows operating system from a flash drive depending on how you do the source. Okay? So now the BIOS is actually coming in. And as you guys can see, I'll have to move it down because I'm actually using two setups. So this is where my BIOS is actually coming from, because right now, since it's updating the BIOS, I cannot do a display graphics on the other unit. So hopefully you guys can see it here. Zoom on in for you. Now every BIOS is different, people, but the normal understanding of installing a BIOS is to install the BIOS first. First install the BIOS. That should be the first thing you do. Once you know you have the proper memory, you have the hard drives working and everything's like that, you update the BIOS and get right into the BIOS. It is very important for the operation of your PC, as well as installing firmware and different other things that is going to make your PC run smoothly. Always keep in mind there are different core processors within the PCs depending on what kind of graphics cards you may have. Okay, so now as you can see, excuse me one second. BIOS is installing. Hopefully everybody's having a good day out there, and hopefully this video reaches somebody who can really learn from this video or really see something. Maybe I've said something or done something incorrect, but your boy does not think so. I've been installing BIOSes for plenty of years. I've been putting PCs together, and I just wanted to show you guys some love out here and show you how to properly install a BIOS, explain some things about how the BIOS works. BIOS is very important to anybody that has a PC. Also, disk defragmenting, disk cleaning, they're very important things that you have to do to your system. They should be done on a 30-day period basis, especially if you do not have a serious virus definition program on your PC. I urge you to use things such as maybe you can use a C cleaner for your registry, something like that. You know, just to control how your PC how it works. Okay, so as you can see, that has gone in, so it's still doing its little progress. You know, so we'll wait, people. This is a memory chip. Okay, it's used to upgrade memory. Okay, and this one right here I have in my hand, maybe possibly a 1 gig. Basically, when you want to get a good PC, you want to get at least something with 8 gigs of RAM. So something that'll hold at least 4 in each bay, because you have 2 bays. Some will have 4 slots to upgrade more memory depending on what kind of PC you have. But yes, this right here is what you guys, and by all means, whenever you have old machines, pull them out. Pull them out. They're very important. Pull them out. They will save you money if you ever crack them. Open them. Look for these things. You get the memories. You get the hard drives. You know, you pull out the fans. Different things of that nature. You keep it because you never know when you're going to need something again. Memory is very expensive. Memory, 2 memories can ran you up to nowhere from $20 a piece. This little chip can cost you anywhere from $27 a piece for 1. So it's very important to scrap them, to pull them, people. Okay, so now the BIOS is completed, so we will continue into the startup position. It's going to start up, and hopefully we should see it advance on my other PC screen to the next step, people. So we're going to move this over, and we should get, here we go, we should get something telling us that your boy has done something somewhere in a good position. So excuse me one second, sorry about the quality here, but you know I am doing this on the fly, so we'll wait for it to boost up. I will follow him. So that's about it. As I said before, I'll be doing some more videos about some tech stuff, depending on what kind of area it's going to be in, whether it's going to be on this channel or another channel, something where I can take it to a good tech review, where I can really get the technical aspect of things done. So right now my progress bar on my laptop is about 36%, so it's still installing the BIOS. It is installing the update version of the BIOS, and as you guys can see, and the reason why I'm doing this is because we have a lot of YouTube family out here, and you know, a lot of people may not know what exactly is a BIOS. What holds my PC together, and why is my PC staying in the way that it is? So if you ever install a driver, okay people, and the driver does not want to properly install, it could be something with your BIOS. It could be the version of the driver that you were using. There's many different reasons why, but one of the main things, whenever installing drivers and things of that nature, you must have the proper BIOS and the proper firmware. This is very important, people. You can be using a BIOS that was built in, let's say, 2015, and now here it is 2018, which I don't think anybody would have a PC that would run that good, but some people just do. You know, so you know, it's very important to update that BIOS, because that BIOS could be like 3 years old, 2 years old. So we're going to hit the option to reboot the system now. Now I'm going to go back over to my PC screen, my bigger screen on the other side. Sorry about that, people. And as I come on down, I have to turn it on. It just wants to keep on going off. It's a sensitive set. So now that it's coming on, I'm going to take this back a little bit so you guys can actually see. Okay, so now as you see, it actually came on. The BIOS is updated. And that is basically how you install the BIOS. You didn't get any error messages, so everything went in good. Now, explaining each driver, okay, inside of the PC unit itself, for the drivers, these are the specific drivers. Now that I'm done with the BIOS driver, I'm going to take it out the way and delete it, okay? Just, you know, get it out of there. The reason being is because I have all these, so I don't want to have to go back over. So this is the list of drivers that I have to install when upgrading and putting the computer up to its maximum performance to get the best out of processors, memory, the hard drive, everything that you need to do. So as you can see, these are my service packs that I have to install. There's probably like maybe 20 of them. They do take a while to install. I'll flash one up for you right here. This is another one. Okay, it's an Energy Star, so what that means is that it controls your PC. So if you ever see what an Energy Star is, sometimes you can go into the settings of the program and you want to control when your display screen shuts off, when your screensaver comes up, when your computer should shut down, should your computer activate the battery at 20% power. Stuff like that is why certain things are important. Okay, people, so that's about it. And of course, there you have it. That one has installed. I'm going to go down to the next one. And now sometimes they do say reboot, but you don't always have to reboot once you install the BIOS. Now, NetFrame 3.5, we all know what that is. It's a NetFrame. It helps with different games and everything. All PCs should have NetFrames. They should also have Microsoft Visual C, DirectX 9.0 or DirectX 10 or 11 SDK package, depending on what the version is. They're very important for gaming, for streaming, for a whole bunch of things. People, keep this in mind. So it's downloading the required files for that. And of course, I said this is a PC that just came out of the box, basically. And I'm just, you know, installing drivers and stuff like that. And I decided, you know, take a minute to show you guys. So once again, I just want to thank you guys for jumping in this morning. Spend a little bit of time with me. Hopefully this video helps somebody. Hopefully they're out there and they're like, oh, what's wrong? I installed these drivers, man, and they're just not working right. Why can't I go and install drivers? Check your BIOS. Now, how do you check your BIOS? Upon starting up your PC, there's different functions. Some are F8, F4, F2. They'll get you into the BIOS setup. Okay, it's almost like going into safe mode, but it will give you the option to see your BIOS. Once you get in there, you look for the word BIOS. Very simple. It will tell you the year of the BIOS. Now, if you see that your BIOS is very old, Google it. Go to the computer site that you're dealing with. Look for the drivers. Go to wherever it is, their main site, and look for their drivers. Look for the BIOS utility update. Okay, there will always be a BIOS utility update somewhere, and update your BIOS. Never use a BIOS from another PC that has a similar model number. They will not work. They'll cause a lot of problems. Use the BIOS specifically to your model and your PC. Please, people, it's very important for security reasons, of course. Okay, so that's it. The net frame is in. It's net frame 3.5. Net 2.0 and 3.0 is included, but I'm running 3.5. So basically, what does the net frame do? The net frame is one of those things that help you run back in the days like Miss Pac-Man and different kind of games. Net frames are very important, okay? So we're out of here, and thank you for coming in to my one of my little tech reviews. Worldwide. What's up, worldwide? It's your boy, the DN316, with a technical review and a BIOS, don't you know?